Hi, I'm the Country Director, Plan International. My name is George Otim. I would like to briefly talk about my recent visit to Pibor County in South Sudan, the area where food insecurity and conflict continues to affect families, girls in particular. However, despite this problem, girls has positive attitude and aspiration, and their aspiration and strong desire and being positive about the future despite the myriad of challenges that they are facing resonated well with me, and also is a motivating factor to continue to working with them. While I was in Pibor, the family told us that this year has been the worst period of anger in the living memory since the country got independent in 2021. This situation has also been amplified by NGO Forum Brief, where they stated that the food insecurity has reached a level not seen in years, and this is exacerbated by flood, economic crisis, intercommunal crisis, and conflict. And this has led to a worsening situation in which 1 out of 3 people are food insecure, and over 1.8 million women and children are suffer from acute malnutrition. And a situation like this is likely to continue to deteriorate without it being reversed in the near future. Uh, Another thing also which is clear is that the failure in the provision of funding to respond to the needs of the girls, and also to look at the longer term issue, will further push these children to deeper catastrophe and suffering. The girl we spoke to also said that they are hopeful about the future and they want to access education, and also be able to take care of their family. However, many faces a lot of challenges in accessing those quality education, including not being able to access clean water, latrine, and hygiene. And then also, in addition to that, food is also scarce, and they resulted into eating one meal a day or less meal as time continue and as families struggle with the constraint. And then also the girl told us they are more likely to drop out of school, and the parents are more likely to favor boys to remain at school. The girls told us that they are at risk of early child, forced marriages, gender-based violence, sexual exploitation, and unwanted pregnancy. For example, take a quote from a 10-year old girl called Sarah. She told us that she was born in 2012. Just she's now 10-year old. She wants to become a doctor, but she said it is unsafe for her to go to school due to ongoing conflict in her community, and the fact that our school is also offering refuge for the displaced family. Rebecca, also 10-year, said that the anger is the main reason why girls like her are dropping out of school. In a country where 50% of girls are already married off before their 18th birthday, girls in South Sudan have told us that they are more likely to be married early if the famine continue, and also if the family continue to struggle financially. This forces girls to be married at an early age so that their family can get some money or livestock for survival, said Rebecca. COVID-19 also has worsened the situation already, with an estimated 2.8 million children in South Sudan who are out of school due to the pandemic. A prolonged food crisis will also lead many girls who are already facing enormous barrier to accessing and remaining in school permanently drop out of education. Working with partners, Plan International is scaling up operation in Pibor and surrounding area. We work with local community to deliver food and treatment of malnutrition, as well as also providing child protection services, education program for both the displaced families, returnees, and the host community. However, without urgent action, there is real risk that we will see devastating level of hunger and possibly famine, setting back setting back the little progress that we have made so far in tackling gender inequality, and then also tackling early first child marriages, and then also addressing gender-based violence plus sexual exploitation and unwanted pregnancy among girls and youth in South Sudan. As both government and humanitarian agency urgently scale up operation in the area of food security, nutrition, wash, and then also some community cohesion, we should all together look into the ways of protecting girls and ensure that their future are not destroyed by putting girls and adolescent challenges in the center of our response, so that their needs are not recognized and not ignored. Humanitarian funding must also be forward-looking to preempt the disaster situation rather than responding to already worsening situation, investing before crisis, and building resilience of the community to mitigate the impact of the emergency is the way to go. Waiting for declaration of an emergency situation like famine may be too late for some of the families. Some have already suffered, and time is really essential in this whole thing. Thank you.